Welcome back to the Carmen Marie Channel. Going to talk to y'all today about the end of the year trap. Don't get caught in the end of the year trap. And I'm talking about all the advertisement they got about this the last day for you to get this, or the last 24 hours, or only 3 left or whatever. Y'all, if y'all want to go into 2025 without being stressed out, you're trying to get all these holiday gifts in December, and then come next year, you're in credit card debt. I say be mindful of your purchases. If you have maybe some other ways that you can give to others, if you like to cook, bake, maybe you can just find some kind of ways to, let me see if my lighting is good, y'all. Hold on a minute. Let's see here. I'm not sure. Okay, it might be okay. But maybe you can find some other ways. If you like to bake, you might make a dish for somebody. If you like to, maybe you're an artist and you like to paint or something, or draw. Maybe you can draw a special picture for that person. If you like crochet or knitting or something, you might can make them something. It might be a little late for that because it is December, but you can still work on it and maybe give them something. But just be mindful you're purchasing it. If you're going to purchase, make sure you get quality, because y'all, they're making nothing to last anymore. I mean nothing. Look, I got this washer, y'all, over 20 something years old. It's a Kenmore washer. The dryer recently went out, maybe 2-3 years ago. But look, the washer, now, it's not the best sound sometimes, but I will say it's still washing. Now, I'm just about to probably change that out. But that goes to show you how quality it was. I remember the service person came out and said, look, don't replace your washer, because all them other ones are so nice and pretty. And they are, y'all. They got the top load, double load, front load. They got the washer and the dryer in the same unit now. They got all kind of, and they are pretty. But I ain't the one to get caught up in the trap when it comes to, unless it's something I really like. Now, if it's something I like, I'll go for it, and if it makes sense. So be mindful of that. They make nothing to last. So try to get quality. And I want to ask y'all this. Now, this is, I hope not to offend anybody, because this is only an encouragement channel to just things to think about, maybe ponder some thought process, brainstorm. Things can help you, or me, you, with our life. So the children, your children, my children, your grandchildren, my grandchildren, your stepchild, your adopted child. You may not have children. You may be just helping other people with their children. But this generation, y'all, is so different. It seems so different. Are these children thankful today and grateful today? Are they really, really grateful? Like if you buy them something, are they excited? Are they grateful for the moment only and ready to move on to the next thing? And I asked that because I was thinking about my childhood, and I had got a bike one year, got a pair of skates one year, and I got a Barbie camper. I was so excited. I'm like, wow. I was so appreciative, and I think because we didn't have a lot, we didn't have a lot of money. My grandmother did the best she could, and she did a great job. So I just was so grateful. And I'm just wondering today, is our kids grateful like that? Now I will say my oldest child, and I'm gonna talk about this real quickly. I think it was gonna be picture day, and it was a shirt in Macy's. That might have been like $50 or something, and it was just a polo shirt. And he's like, Mama, we don't need to pay that for that. And I'm like, well, no, but I really want you to look nice for picture day, right? He's like, well, that ain't making sense. But I did buy the shirt, but that was just, at least he was kind of like understanding that, don't get caught up in all of the marketing, the way of the Western world. Don't get caught up in all that. So, but I just mentioned that because I remember that from his childhood. And, he was not about, it's not that he didn't want to dress nice. It's just like he really wanted to make some sense. So just remember that when we are buying stuff, let's just be thankful and grateful, because sometimes we'll purchase something, we move on right to the next thing. You know, we might get something new and it looks good for a minute, and then we're ready to move on from that. So I want to ask y'all that. Also, I want to say, while we're shopping and everything we're doing, let's not forget the next person. You know, I'm going to mention that. Don't forget the people who you might assume have a lot. Don't assume somebody don't need. Let's try to find ways to give and show that we do love and we do understand that what's going on around us in our perfect little world. Sometimes we forget about those who are in need. Now, when I come on here and do this video, it ain't no perfect little world for me, y'all. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life, and there's a lot going on in family and friends' life, people life. You know, it could be a health thing, whatever. So I'm not coming on here like I am so perfectly and everything is so in line. No. But I learned that, no, I'm living today. I create this little space for me. This ain't no pretense. I create my world in my house. Some things I do, you know, I put out, they don't necessarily go in this order, but I create my own space. For my pictures, when you see this, I really live like in my little peaceful little spot, because I create it. I don't need to be out there for them to tell me how I need to live. So you can create your own little happy places, your little comfort places, and it doesn't take a lot to do that, you know. So nothing's perfect in my life. I want to make sure I say that, but I have peace in my life, and it makes a big difference. And that peace comes from Christ. That's where my peace is from, which is the season, this meaning for this season. So let's keep that in mind while we just doing the things that we're doing, because we're calling it the holiday season, right? So I wanted to say that. I want to make sure I'm not overlooking anything, but I got one important question for you. What is the first thing you do in the morning and the last thing you do at night? Because that could be the thing that change our world, our space, our life. 2025, it can make a big difference. Do you reach for your phone first? Do you reach for the Word of God first? Do you get your coffee first, brush your teeth first, run out to work? You know, what do you do? And it can make a big difference. Think about that. So I do, y'all. I reach for my word. I ain't gonna lie. I read my daily bread every day, because before I reach for the phone, and I even thought about this, because sometimes I'll get the phone just to see the time. I'm gonna get me another little clock and put somewhere, so I won't be trying to get my phone to see the time. The phone tells us what to do, when to do, how to do it, what time. Remind us. All of this is built around that phone. I'm videoing right now from the phone, so we gotta be mindful of that. So going into 2025, y'all, I'm already an introvert, baby. I'm about to create. It's going to be a year in January. That January 20th will be a year I've been doing YouTube, and I'm going to continue to create my happy little space. Because when I get those calls about this person is sick, or this person is ill, this person is, you know, the thing that we're all gonna die one day. And I'm just saying that, y'all. We're all gonna go, right? But in the meantime, what I'm trying to say is live for this moment. Not retirement moment, not graduation moment, not the baby moment, not when I get married moment. It's this moment right here. So I'm gonna cut this video off now, because I know I'm going on and on, but I'm in a good place in my life right now. You know, I cry sometimes because of the losses that I have. You know, this is the holiday time, and sometimes it is joyful, but at the same time, it brings back a lot of memories of different people who are gone in my life. But I'm going to try to be present in the moment for my family, for my friends. So while I do take care of myself. So also, if you like encouragement, because this channel is about encouragement, it's not about having it perfect, in line, in order, editing, and all of that. It's just about getting up, trying to do another day the best that we can. So share my channel, hit the like button if you like the video. If not, try the next one. But share my channel, I appreciate it. And in the meantime, is peace and tea time, and tea time is trusting God. So let's be happy in the moment, even with all that news that we get sometimes.